Hello, is this Audrey?
Oh, Willow, is that you? What did you need?
I was going through all of the money we collected from the other moms for this trip, and I noticed everyone paid so far, except you.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that you were in charge of that.
Yeah, I figured it would be easier just to pay for everything up front and then have everyone reimburse me later. That way, there were no hidden fees and everyone would be paying the same amount. I sent a group text out to everyone asking them to pay their share anytime up to 3 days before the trip. But the day after I texted that, when all the parents were waiting to pick up their kids, you said that you didn't have the cash on hand and asked if you could pay me during the trip.
Oh, is that what I said? Oh, it's just so hard to remember.
Yep, that is exactly what you said. I'm sure of it. All the other moms were around to hear it too.
Sorry, it's not ringing any bells.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not fair to the other moms if you don't pay for your fair share, right? So, can you let me know when you'll be able to get me the money?
Oh, right. Oh, well, I'm really sorry about that. But the truth is, I only brought enough money to last me the length of the trip.
What? But you told me before.
I'm really sorry about this. I should have thought about it more. Silly me. The truth is, my husband hasn't been doing the best job at his work. They actually just cut his pay. Isn't that horrible?
Haven't you been saying that exact thing for the last year?
Well, sorry, it's the truth. I can't help it. But anyway, we didn't come here to have these downer conversations, right? We all want to have fun here. So let's just enjoy the trip and put all our worries behind us for a while. I'll get that money to you later, don't you worry. You can count on me. I promise the funds for this trip are as good as yours. As soon as we get back, of course.
You promise you'll pay right when we get back?
I double pinky promise. Don't you worry about a single thing. You know you can trust me, right? When have I ever let you down for something as big as this?
Well, I can think of a few occasions where you haven't been entirely forthcoming before.
Well, any of that isn't my fault. But let's not get into that can of worms right now. That's not why we're here. Anyway, I think my little angel's getting sleepy, so I'm gonna put him to bed. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good night. But please pay me back whenever you get a chance, okay? Hey, Audrey. I don't mean to push you, but I really would like you to just stop beating around the bush.
Whatever could you be talking about right now? Why text me all of a sudden? Is everything okay?
Audrey, please. I know you know exactly what this is about. Can you stop being difficult and just pay for the trip? I still haven't gotten your share yet.
Huh? Hold on a second. The trip? Now, I'm pretty sure we had a conversation about this, didn't we? You told me that you were going to pay for my share, didn't you? It was so nice of you.
I never even said anything remotely close to that.
No. Don't you try to confuse me here. I distinctly remember you saying it. I'm sure of it. You were so moved by my heartfelt pleas that you said that you would pay for my share as long as I kept it a secret from all the other moms. I could never forget the impact that you had on me when you said that. It was just so sweet. I know you didn't write it down anywhere, but a promise is a promise, right? I know you. You wouldn't go back on something like that, would you? Why, that would be tantamount to looking down on me just because I'm poor, and all because my husband doesn't make enough at work. You would never do something so awful, would you?
Can I ask you a question then? If you knew that you wouldn't be able to afford this trip, why did you come with us in the first place?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? It was the perfect opportunity to mingle with all the other moms. We're such good friends, you know? And of course, what about my little girl? This was her last chance to make some memories with all her friends from kindergarten. I couldn't have her missing out on this. I couldn't bring myself to refuse her an opportunity like this. I just didn't have the heart.
I see. So you're gonna try and get out of this by trying to pull on my heartstrings, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only telling the truth.
Well, then I suppose I should tell you a truth of my own. Honestly, I didn't want to invite you on this trip in the first place. None of us did.
What are you talking about? How awful.
You were never supposed to know about it in the first place. The truth is, the other moms and I went to a restaurant to plan out the details of the trip. But I suppose you must have spotted us passing by because you followed us inside. Then you forced your way over to our table and made yourself part of the discussion.
Oh dear, I don't remember doing anything like that.
But that wasn't even all, was it? We were all set to be ready for your classic husband salary excuse that you always reach for. We warned you that we'd be staying at a luxury resort at Disney World and it wasn't going to be cheap. We all asked you multiple times if you were going to be able to afford it. And at that point, you may or may not recall that you began screaming loudly so that the entire restaurant could hear all about how we were excluding you and how awful we were. And after we finally reminded you that everyone else would be paying, you eventually agreed. You caved and said that you would participate with your daughter for her sake.
You have a very good memory, you know. I'm impressed, Willow.
Thanks, but I'm not really in the mood for flattery at the moment. Look, I'm gonna level with you for a moment. You need to stop being so loose with your money and actually do what you say you're gonna do.
Loose with my money? Now, what are you talking about?
You know, this isn't the first time that you've tried to pull a stunt like this, right? All the other moms have horror stories about you and everything that you've put them through.
What kind of horror stories? What have I ever done?
The I'll pay you back later con. Everyone knows about you and you're swindling.
What did you just say? Con? Swindling? I have never done anything of the sort.
Well, of course, that's not what you would call it, but there's no point in hiding what it really is. Sometimes it's lunch, sometimes it's just coffee. And this time, you're trying to swindle an entire vacation out of me. Every time you say, oh, I'll pay you back later, or I'll get you the next time, but that next time never actually comes, does it? We're all still waiting.
Oh, but you're all so nice. I'm sure they all forgot to mention how they were treating me to all of those things.
I am 100% sure that they didn't say anything like that, just like I never told you that I would pay for the trip. We only got to be on the receiving end of your dining and dashing racket. It's not like we don't have evidence of you telling us you're going to pay us later either.
All right, fine, I get it. You win. Are you happy now? Next time my husband has a big payday, I promise I'll pay it all back at once. Everything. Does that sound okay? You just total it all up and I'll get it all to you, I promise.
I've already totaled it up. Lucky you.
Oh, really? Oh, you don't have to work so hard, you know?
Well, the thing is, all of us were looking forward to the $5,000 that you owe us so much.
The what? I know there's no way it's that much. $5,000? Seriously? That is ridiculous. There is no way it could be that much. I'm sure you've made a mistake, right? You put in an extra zero or something. Or are you trying to pull a fast one on me now? Now who's the one trying to swindle, huh?
To be honest, I was pretty surprised when I ended up with that number too. I tried to do the math a bunch of times, but I kept coming out to the same number. Of course, the trip is on that list, but probably the biggest offender was the wine from Marcy's place.
Huh? Wine? What wine?
Remember when you conned yourself into that lunch date we had at Marcy's house? Then you opened up her wine cooler and helped yourself to an entire bottle without even asking first.
Yeah, and what's the problem with that, huh? It was just one bottle of wine. It couldn't have been that expensive.
You may think that, but even one single bottle of that wine is $4,000.
Get out of town. $4,000? Are you kidding me?
I couldn't believe it either, really, but I did some research and apparently for top-of-the-line high-end wines like that, that kind of price isn't out of the question.
No way. Why would she have something like that just lying around?
So let me ask you again, when do you think you can get the money to me by?
Huh? Hold on, I still need time to recover from that bombshell.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna get to it later again. That excuse isn't gonna fly anymore. I want a hard date.
I know that. Fine, I'll get it to you next Friday. Come to my place and I'll personally hand you everything.
Next Friday, huh? Okay, I'll hold you to that. Audrey, what is wrong with you? I'm at your house right now, but there is no sign of you. I talked to a neighbor, and they said that you completely moved out yesterday. Just what do you think you're trying to pull here, huh?
Oh, Willow, what a surprise. Yes, it's true. It was so sudden. My husband got an urgent request for a transfer at work, and we simply couldn't say no. Thanks for everything, though. I'll never forget all of your help.
You better not forget it because we're not done here. What about the $5,000 you still owe us?
Oh, that? Well, I'm afraid it's just too late. We've already moved, so I simply can't pay that now. I live so far away.
It's not true. There's so many ways that you can still get the money to us. Bank transfer, apps. I'm willing to devote all of my time to helping you figure it out. Otherwise, you really won't be able to go back from being branded as a scam artist.
Oh, I just had a wonderful idea. You are gonna love it. How about we take $5,000 from everyone and have the greatest housewarming party ever?
What? Don't try and change the subject here.
But this is so much easier and more logical, isn't it? This way we can avoid all the hassle of all the exchanging and delivering of money. And it's just more fun for everyone. Isn't it just the greatest idea?
I honestly have no idea what you're rambling about right now. We're trying to talk about the money you owe, and now you're trying to get us to spend $5,000 on a party?
I'd be happy to accept whatever party ideas you have.
We're not having any party. Stop trying to change the subject.
Oh, fine, man. Well, good luck with everything. I'll never forget you guys. Toodle.
Audrey, I get it. Obviously, this was your plan all along. I know that you never intended to pay a single cent to begin with. But there's something you don't know. If you think that you're going to get away with this, you're sorely mistaken. Just you wait.
Willow, what is the meaning of this? What did you do? Did you somehow send my husband's company a $5,000 invoice? How did you even find out where he works? What are you, some kind of stalker?
I am nothing of the sort. And besides, where do you get off calling me names after everything that you did, you con woman?
I'm not conning anyone. I was the one who suggested the welcoming party, but you shot it down.
You think you're gonna throw me off your scent with broken logic like that?
Oh, whatever. Where do you get off of illegally looking to where my husband works without permission? I should sue you for this.
I didn't look into anything, and I didn't have to do anything illegal to get this info.
Yeah, right. Then how did you find out about his place of employment without having to turn to the dark web or whatever? Oh my God, don't tell me you seduced the information out of him, you cheater.
What? No. I don't want any part in your trashy relationship. The truth is much simpler than that. You still haven't realized it yet, huh?
Realized what? What is so simple that you were able to figure out where he worked without doing anything illegal?
I also know that all those times you said your husband was doing poorly at work and wasn't getting results were complete lies. Your husband's doing just fine at his job, isn't he?
Hey, don't you dare call me a liar. What do you know anyway? You're just bluffing, aren't you? Besides, is this any way to treat a woman in poverty? We really don't make much, you know?
That's strange because I heard that employees at your husband's company do pretty well for themselves. According to what I've been told, people generally make a higher salary than the average over there.
Who told you that? You found out his salary too?
Wow, you really have no idea, do you?
No idea about what? Go, stop beating around the bush and just tell me this big secret already.
I don't know how you never knew it, but your husband actually works for my dad. He's the CEO where your husband works.
What? Are you kidding me? There's no way. What?
And Marcy works for him too. She's the manager for his sales department. And if I recall correctly, before your husband was transferred, he was working in sales, wasn't he? Which would make Marcy his direct superior. So there was no need to spread any rumors about your behavior. My dad could learn about everything straight from the source. But I'm getting off track here. We were talking about the invoice I sent, wasn't it? I assure you, everything about it is completely above board. We consulted with a lawyer and everything.
What? Why are you getting lawyers involved now?
Isn't that how you deal with major theft cases like this? Anyway, you can pay back the invoice to my father directly. He's the one who sent it to the branch your husband works at now.
But, we can't. This is too much.
Well, to put it bluntly, you don't have much of a choice. I think he's already agreed to pay the charges in full.
Huh? Why haven't I heard about this?
When he called my father's office, he wouldn't stop apologizing. The idea of divorce even got mentioned at some point.
Divorce? Who said anything about that?
Oh, your husband didn't tell you that he was thinking about that for a long time now, right? Sorry, you probably didn't want to hear that from someone like me.
Wait, what do you mean divorce? How could this be happening?
Hey, I don't want to get involved in your personal issues. You should probably talk to him about that.
How dare you? You're the one who began this in the first place. It's because of your stupid bill that he took the kid and left me. I was just getting used to the new plates and everything too.
Well, I don't think there's anything more I can say here. Good luck with everything. Toodles.
Huh? Hey, wait, don't you dare end this conversation. We're not done here yet. Are you listening to me?
I heard from Audrey's now ex-husband that their divorce ended up going through. And as you can probably expect, the custody of their child went to him. It wasn't only because Audrey was a generally unworthy con woman. The deciding factor was actually the daycare center that she used to send her daughter to without her husband's permission. And the reason she was away all day was because she was cheating. It's funny how that was the same thing she accused me of doing, isn't it? Her ex-husband getting transferred to his new position provided the perfect opportunity for him to break up with her for good. I guess the reason Audrey was always so desperate for money in the first place was because she was always busy spending it on expensive dates with her little boyfriend. Of course, she would have to pay damages to make up for all the money her ex-husband lost on this too. All that plus the $5,000 that she said that she definitely would pay later. With all that money hanging over her head, she was forced into debt and had to take out a huge loan. She slinked off in shame to the countryside, where she helped out with her cousin's family business. But the money she owes is regularly transferred out of her bank account, so there's nowhere she can run this time. She'll be working hard to pay off all of her debts for a very long time. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and watch another one if you enjoyed it.